All right, let's go. Ayo, we're three hot guys sharing our opinions because we're special and different. Gold medals, we're winning. Can't help it if we're burdened by our intellect. You can play checkers while we pretend we know the rules to chess. The council has spoken, and we are the chosen. Your nose is broken because I broke it.
Sucks.
And welcome back to another episode of We Love the Council. It's your boy Joseph. I've got Jordan in the booth.
You know, sometimes as a typical poor, I like to sit here and enjoy my 3D meat printed bowl of salts water.
We've got Danny, who is at soup. He's at soup.
Yeah, no, you know what? I don't even have a bit. I'm just going to reiterate what Jordan said on my stream once, which is that he was going to, quote unquote, mog me by buying multiple switches. Poor mog me, I think is what he said.
No, it was terrible. Okay, hold on.
You're in for a scare.
It was all right. I'll let you finish the intro, Joseph.
No, that's it. We got Becky on the ones and twos. How's everybody doing today?
Okay, I'm doing good. But to explain what Danny was saying, the term I created was tariff mog. Okay?
Oh, right. It was
right.
Because of the tariffs.
Yeah, it was when Nintendo was like, "Oh yeah, well, the Switch 2 is going to get the price is going to get increased because of tariffs," and everybody was complaining. And I was being a little shithead, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to buy 4 Switch 2s because I got it like that.
And to be clear, he still was poor mogging, everyone.
That's true.
So
if there's one thing everybody knows about me, it's I'm woke unless I get to be the one in power and flaunt my own wealth, whatever measly wealth that is.
the day before Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Oh, yeah. Any poor is not going to eat. That's so bad.
Do you celebrate Thanksgiving, Joseph?
Well, I would celebrate Thanksgiving, but I find it a gross, disgusting denigration of, a minority people, right? Which is brokies,
I was going to say,
problem with
the real holiday.
Yeah, no problem with the genocide, but I'm not spending money on food that's going to sit in the fridge.
Friday as a consumer.
Yeah. It is cool that Black Friday doesn't exist anymore, courtesy of the fact that we do all our shopping online. That's probably for the best. It was
I miss the
kind of weird, that we just had the Purge every year, and it was the day after everyone got really big and round, and they had to work it off by killing each other.
Please shut up.
This is more evidence to how the world is just moving away for people the supremacy for people like me, not white people, but big, strong people. I mean, the white part still exists too.
I'm talking about my size.
Yes, I'm talking I am built for Black Friday. I'm
that's true.
That's what it makes me marketable as a man. Is as a husband, I can go in there and kill 7 old ladies with my normal walking speed.
Dude, I would take you on a Black Friday shopping trip every time.
Dude, what are the police gonna do? We can't catch him. Or
me and Joseph would hide behind you like a riot shield.
Yes, that's what my.
Now we get the taste of Black Friday once a month when the Costco restocks the Pokemon sets.
Oh my God,
and
literally.
18 guys in hype beast sweatshirts glomp on top of it they're trying to encase it in themselves.
Dude, okay, not to tangent on this too much, it's just that when I was waiting for a Pokemon product at Target, I was eavesdropping on all these people because I'm just bored in line, and they're talking about my usual Discord, they said this place has it and this Target doesn't, and I'm like, dude, you guys are on Discord for these drops? I'm so sorry. This sucks a lot. I kind of hate you all.
Yeah, these people are freaks and should be killed.
Speaking of freaks who maybe or maybe not should maybe think about their actions, Joseph, you want to tell us about what we're talking about today, I guess?
Yeah, so we're going to rub it in about the brokies because today we're going to be talking about Campbell's soup. Guys, you all fans of Campbell's soup?
I have enjoyed a nice can of as a fucking poor. I have enjoyed.
I mean, I gotta tell you, I got
Campbell's
chunky
soup
in my fucking pantry right now.
Dude,
that's what I'm saying, dude.
Some home style chicken noodle, bro.
I got chunky
I'd be
somewhere
giving
else.
that can some home stuff. That's not.
All right. Anyway, the reason Campbell's soup is in the news is their executive was caught on camera saying some fucking amazing stuff.
It's
just
so
really
funny,
really fantastic shit. Okay, let me let me read you what this guy says. We have shit for fucking poor people. First off, awesome.
Incredible.
But that's just the beginning. We have shit for fucking poor people. Who buys our shit? I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. It's not healthy now that I know what the fuck's in it, part of the recording said. Bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came out of a 3D printer. The recording lasted longer than an hour 15 minutes and included a, quote, disgusting rant about the coworkers. Fucking Indians don't know a fucking thing. The recording said.
I didn't make it that far in the article.
I didn't make it that far.
Like they couldn't think for their fucking selves.
Oh my god.
Oh, it got worse. Shame on me. I only read like the headlines. My bad.
Yeah.
I just assumed that was it.
In case you're unsurprising news, the Campbell stock is currently in free fall. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Folks, we love a little Campbell soup.
Jordan, when you said the 3D printed part, I thought you were joking. I didn't know that was also a part of the article.
I genuinely that was a part. Okay, I didn't realize it got even worse than that. All I knew is that he was like, "Our shit's for pores. I don't eat that shit because I know what's in it. I don't eat it. It's unhealthy. I'm not touching our own shit anymore. Fucking poor people should all die from eating our toxins or whatever." So basically, I'm paraphrasing a little, but I didn't realize he was talking about Indian people. What the
Jesus?
fuck? All right. This is the thing that kills me about American politics in this day and age. Well, okay, one of many things, but this thing is libertarians and conservatives will be out there defending billionaire rights and talking about CEOs deserve their money or whatever, the stupid shit that they've been propagandized to believe. And then the billionaire CEOs in quote unquote private are out there being like, I think all of these people should die and I should have money only for me. There should be a new type of money that only I can have, and we should make slop for people that I want dead. And it's dude, these people don't give a fuck about you. I don't know how else to say it.
I agree. Shouts out to the dude, by the way, the guy who recorded this, fired instantly, right?
Of course, yeah.
Which, obviously, but takes some, tough metal to record this insane conversation and then report it properly and be I know it's coming. And the guy was out for 10 months trying to find a new job after they fired him for pretty much wrongful firing, right? There's no doubt in our minds that it's you can't do that.
Yeah, it's that. I mean, there's gonna be some stupid company policy that's well, this was against company policy because you recorded a conversation and you released it to the press. You didn't check section 4.8.2 of the employee handbook, so now you're blacklisted from work forever. It's man, I fucking hate.
Yeah. And of course, on record, the Campbell's spokespeople are well, if that is legitimate, we would never condone those comments. That's just horrible. I'm yeah. Yep.
I don't know. So there's a lot going on in here. I do want to say first and foremost, it's got disgusting 3D printed meat in it is incredibly funny because no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I hate bioengineered means that it's that they have selectively bred the chickens and shit, right?
Right.
Yes. It doesn't mean that it's being extruded from a printer.
Food.
It's probably low quality, disgusting ass pink slime.
Sure.
But it's not lab grown meat because that shit is way more expensive to make than the version that comes out of a chicken.
No, listen, I buy 3D printed meat at the store. That shit is expensive.
Also,
you do?
I'm going to be honest. I would eat 3D printed meat.
Of course, yeah.
We know
maybe
that.
Maybe this is poor phrenology.
Sorry, I was about to call you a lead head, and I just should not do that.
True. I mean, I am that too. But this is poor person phrenology, where if somebody goes, "We 3D printed this meat," and then I would go
yum.
yummy.
Sorry,
but it is funny that it's also coming out literally the week before Campbell's has its biggest day in history, which is Thanksgiving. Because if you check searches for alternative to condensed cream of mushroom is everywhere. People are hey, sorry man, you could not have released this at a worse time.
dude.
And
awesome.
That's awesome.
I just think it's really funny. I think it's fantastic that like this CEO is like, I don't know. We talk a lot about how AI is taking all the jobs from like pretty much everyone, but for some reason it's not replacing the C class. You know, this is one of the people who ChatGPT could replace.
Yeah.
You'd be like, the guy gets on camera and he's like, Campbell's is unhealthy. Yeah, no fucking duh.
Yeah, dude.
You got a can of soup for 45 cents and thought it was healthy?
Yeah.
Are you insane?
It's genuinely
like the thing that's gonna fuck you up is it's like 80% sodium, right?
Right, I was
Like,
gonna say
anyway.
it's a liquid bowl of sodium. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just melted salt,
Yeah.
right? Like that's but it is funny to be like, what did this CEO add of value to the company? Well, he hopped on a call. He said, our product sucks. It's poison. I'd never eat it. Said a bunch of shit about how they used evil cancerous cells from disgusting lab-grown meat that just wasn't true, and then said that Indians are fucking gross and that he would routinely come to work after like going off on edibles. It's awesome. It's like really cool.
It's crazy
thank
because he
God.
sounds like a TV like comedy villain you'd create, you know?
Let me read you this bit that I love. It says, after this conference call, it was reported to HR. He received no follow-up from HR after submitting his complaint. The guy who submitted the complaint was fired, and then the individual at issue, the CEO, had never had any disciplinary action or been written up for work performance. So it's like, no, man, he kept his nose clean. He just showed up on a call and said, all Indians are morons. Our product is poison. I'm high as shit. Logged off and fired anyone who said that, you know, maybe he shouldn't be doing that shit.
Thank God HR exists
Yeah.
to be able to.
Yeah, by the way.
I was going to
protect
say,
that.
dude, they saved it. Everything's good now.
Yep.
Me making a complaint with HR, yeah, we're not going to do that. But you can get fired.
Talk about your worst enemy.
It's just ridiculous, man. I just don't understand. I mean, I do understand. It's the people with the
Actually,
money
I
have all the
immediately
power.
get it.
Yeah, like
actually.
obviously I understand, but
but
it's just like
It is insane.
I don't know. Why are we just allowing like genuine comic book villains to run everything? Like I just it's like Wilson Fisk, Campbell Soup guy. Like, bro.
I mean, silver lining is that hopefully they are, seeing something happen, because this is an employment discrimination lawsuit. Like they are facing a lawsuit because of this. Like that's the whole point of this article, which is, great. Which is exactly what happened, right? Like, so hope that the lawsuit goes well for this guy.
Yeah. And if not, then I hope he finds incredible employment somewhere else, not working for Satan.
Yeah.
You
Or
know?
fat bag settlement.
Yeah. Oh, the fat bad settlement would be incredible for this person.
Yeah.
They deserve
Oh,
it.
They deserve it.
I don't know. It's just so whatever. I'm gonna be like, how do we get here? And the answer is
How
either
did
like
we get here?
capitalism or Ronald Reagan. It's like one of those two. It always is.
Just kidding, guys. I live in the small town of the United States.
All right, well,
God.
y'all ready to move on to the post?
Yeah, let's move to the posts.
I guess. Happy Thanksgiving to Campbell's.
Yeah, happy
All right, we got
Thanksgiving to
three-
everybody out there. Sorry that
We got 3 fucking insane ones
Yeah,
today. I'm gonna
Joseph
be honest with you.
was like, nobody look. And I was like, nobody look at the comments. And I was like, oh, okay, man, chill.
All right, so we are going to begin with this first one that was said to me. I'm just so happy about this. We'll talk about it, but the real heat is in the comments. So don't read the comments.
Okay.
okay, I will not.
This comes from r/daddit.
No,
What?
come on, man. No, come
How?
on, man.
How have we
they
never
are inventing
seen this
new
one?
Reddits that you could not even dream of.
So I'll tell you, the Daddit subreddit is basically how to get your kids to be quirk chunguses. No, but it's like, it's, a resource for fathers. And, I in looking at this post, I was like, what else is on this sub? And it is a lot of stuff that's generally good.
Okay,
You
that's
know,
a good
okay,
thing
that's
to
good.
hear.
I was surprised to see it. I think the thing is, if you're on Daddit, you've already self-selected into a group of men who have had sex with at least one woman, right? So there's kind of a cap on how evil they can be.
That is
like
true.
one woman tolerated them, and they're seeking out resources to help them parent.
That's
right?
true.
So that's 2 giant hurdles you've already gotten over. All right. So this post is 2 days old. It says, dads that do more than your share. Okay.
Okay.
So for context, I have a 2.5-year-old son, and he's awesome. I would literally die for him, as many of you others would for your kids. Now, on the other hand, I have my wife.
True.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm not dying for that bitch. Holy
Epic
shit.
ball and chain.
She
Ball
can eat a
and
dick
chain.
for all I care.
Oh my god.
All right.
Dude, wife bad is so back. Holy fuck.
Wife bad forever.
Great
Wife
for
bad
time for the
1,000 years.
holidays.
Wife bad.
Oh god, man.
This one hit me as well because, you know, I've got this beautiful daughter, and on the other hand, no, I love my wife. She's
You
wonderful.
only say that because you know she listens to the pod, and you
yeah,
know.
I would not say it behind her back. She's a great mom. She loves planning, which I'm just not good at, and she sleeps with him daily and spends a few hours a day with him. Here's where I need guidance or maybe even advice from others in my situation. I'm a 42-year-old dad, semi-retired. I have a lot of free time, and I can be around for practically everything and anything. When it comes down to anything and everything, I'm literally doing it all. From cleaning, cooking, play dates, packing his breakfast, lunch, making his dinner, bathing him, cleaning up his toys, school prep, drop off. I clean up after myself and my wife as well, then all the household chores. I'm talking about cleaning the bathrooms, the floor, I'm vacuuming everything. I've talked to my wife about this in length multiple times, and things will change for a few days, then back to the scheduled program. I feel like I'm drowning. Some of the suggestions I got were to just leave things a mess and she'll eventually do it. Yeah, she will, but then it causes issues. Bickering, fighting, you name it. Another one was telling her what to do. This works until she tells me why is she needing to do everything after a full day of work. I also got someone who told me to use less stuff and remove toys and minimize everything so there's less to do at the end of the night and morning. Not sure how this would work because I'd just be cleaning up more often than not. I'm really lost here, guys. Any words of encouragement or guidance is appreciated.
Okay. This post seems kind of normal so
Yeah,
far.
I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, after now there's my wife, you're like, this guy's gonna fucking suck. But I think this is a pretty normal response.
Yeah, right.
Especially,
This
you know,
happens a lot.
not to be like, now I get to speak from a position of understanding, but every single like resource when it comes to parenting is like, you have to both be doing what you feel is fair,
Right.
and that the other thinks is fair, right?
Yeah, gotta work
Because you
together.
can't be harboring this resentment that like you're doing more, and for that reason, you know, you just kind of stew in frustration against your partner. Like this is like the issue
Yeah.
for new parents.
Yep.
And
for,
I mean,
for either
I
gender
get
or
that.
whoever,
This is
whatever
rough.
partners, like it happens everywhere, no matter what, you know.
Danny, you bring up a good point. This is a problem or a potential hurdle in every relationship, especially when you start living together, is like the load of the chores, you know, is the balance there, right? And I don't know, there's not a one-size-fits-all solution for this. It is a thing between you and your partner that you have to figure out the balance of, is each person doing their fair share, right? And I don't know what that, there's not, like I just said, there's not a one-size-fits-all. Sometimes it's a chore chart. Sometimes it's who's like picking chores, like delegating specific chores that's like, I do the laundry, you do the dishes, we both do cooking. Like, just different things work for different people, but yeah, gotta talk about it. And it is so easy for resentment to build from this exact thing, because it is so frustrating to sometimes just be in the mood where you're like, God, I just want to relax, but the dishes need to get done and they're not doing them. I guess I got to do them. And right, like, but that's where like talking about it, I guess that's the biggest thing I would start with when it comes to like being solutions oriented here. It's just continuing to be open about like, hey, I did the dishes yesterday. Any chance you could do them? I got to work on this instead. So that way we can both do a chore and be like done with this faster. I don't know. There's a lot of different potential solutions.
I do want to point out, this guy has gone on record. He said, listen, I've had this conversation with her multiple times. And not to spoil the comments a little, some people recommend couples therapy. He is in therapy, but she doesn't believe in it.
No,
come
on.
No.
Like, come on. That's the worst, man. Fuck.
I don't know. It's
So I do want to push back a little bit, because in this post, he's describing a bunch of chores, but it is just normal household shit.
yes.
It's not like he's describing anything that's that far above and beyond what anyone would be expected to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it is the case that if you're doing all of it, it sucks. But, I mean, which of them would you like alleviated? You know what I mean? Like, he said his wife is still working full time. So, like, it doesn't make sense for the wife to make the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner, or drop him off at school. Yeah, and that is kind of the thing. It's like, if you have the more flexible job, you probably will be asked to put in more work.
Correct.
Even if you feel it's not equitable. You know, I think probably the best way to go about this, and some people in the comments recommend this, is to kind of, instead of be like, we need to be doing an equal amount of the labor, because that's impossible if one of you has a full-time job and one is semi-retired.
Exactly.
Be like, we need to have an equivalent amount of free time, right?
Yes.
So like if you get 2 hours of free time a day and your wife gets 2 hours of free time a day, that is equivalency. And if that means you're raising the kid much more than she is because she has 8 hours at work, that's also fine, but it is like more equitable, right? Look at it from a perspective of like how much you time do you get instead of a perspective of like how much work am I doing? Because you're doing a lot more work, but like she is doing work at work. So, you know.
I like that. I think that's a really good way to put it.
Yeah.
Because you are correct in the sense that I think this is something we've talked about on the previous episodes before is like, if you have more free time, more of the household burden is on you naturally. Like it sucks that that's the case, but yeah, like you need to, I guess, pick up the slack is a weird term. I don't know. You have to share the burden in that way. And it just makes sense naturally for the person that has less working hours to be the one that picks up some stuff around the house more. It's just, I don't know. But it seems like in his mind here, this is still not a proper balance, right? Like that's kind of what I'm intuiting.
I think so. I do think like it seems like, you know, even when you are he says semi-retired, so maybe he's still doing something, right? Like there's maybe some still small thing. He maybe works like for an hour or two. Maybe he
has like a retirement job.
Sure. Yeah.
Like shows up and he's like consulting or something.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like he consults like contract work, maybe does get some extra cash here and there to help out or whatever. He's semi-retired. So maybe he has something that's super free form. He can do it literally whenever. So because of that, he does the lunches, he cleans up. So here's the thing. Here's where I think things can feel resentful. It's when you have to clean up for someone who doesn't clean up after themselves, right? Like, that's where I feel like you get rubbed the wrong way because you're fine upkeeping, but you're not fine when like the person who like makes a mess doesn't at the very least just pick up like their own plate or like their own clothing that they left on the floor or whatever it may be. That's when you, no matter what, I think you could have like 1 million hours of free time. If you're not agreeing to like, hey, can you clean everything I do and leave dirty dishes around? Nobody likes that, right? Like nobody likes
you're right.
cleaning up after someone who can't clean up after themselves. So I do think the conversation has to be, okay, like I can do a lot. I have the time. But how do we help like me with this when like you also need to like either clean up after yourself or clean XYZ so that I can feel like I can tackle the kid and cleaning up the house and upkeeping and doing all these things. And all you have to do is just make sure your like plate is in the sink or whatever, or that's all I need. And then on weekends, can you help or whatever? I don't know. There's a ton. We talk about it. Like you do compromise. There's a ton of solutions. But that's where I think part of the real issue stems from, or at least the resentment for sure.
It can come from a lot of different avenues. That is a very good one that you point out. But it really, I guess I'm saying this in a way that is more directed towards the listener in case y'all experience this issue rather than at the poster. Because let's be honest, the poster, I don't know exactly what would be the fix for this couple and this guy. But like, listener, if this happens to you...
solve my marriage. I don't know.
Yeah, right, exactly. There's just a lot of different things you can do to try this, but the biggest thing is you have to stick to it and see if it works. Like you got to stick to it for a while. Like does being like your job is dishes and cleaning the bathroom, my job is laundry and whatever, like does that, if that works for you, then that's great.
Yeah,
but you have to
you really
figure out a balance, and this is an example where they haven't.
It is so important that my job has become dishes. It's like such an integral part of my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really trying to not read the comments, Joseph. You're killing me here.
Let's move it on. Okay. Listen, I think we can agree that like this guy and his wife could be working better, you know?
For sure.
That this guy has a pretty understandable frustration, but, you know, raising a kid is tough, and you're just going to run up against these frustrations all the time, right?
Yep, for sure.
Now, what if I told you we may be dealing with a slightly unreliable narrator?
I was wondering.
No,
Because
come on.
while this man
we gotta
is, in fact, doing a good job taking his kid to school, he is also a demon.
What?
What?
Oh, well, I mean, he is a man.
True.
The top comment to this post
Truth,
says, I wonder if you'd have more patience for your wife working full-time and you taking over household duties if you weren't having years-long affairs.
No.
All right.
Dude.
And they have linked a post from, and I'm not fucking with you, r/adultery.
They really are
Which-
making subreddits at speeds you'd never dream of.
I will say, finding this post sent me down a rabbit hole because r/adultery has 92,000 people on it. And all the posts are them being like, oh, my wife sucks. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And they're just like, it's one of those things where, you know, where it's like that 4chan post that's like, stick your dick in a toaster in 1990 and people would call you an idiot. Stick your dick in a toaster in 2025 and you'll find a community of people who stick their dick in toasters.
Yeah.
That's
that
like
sounds
this.
right.
Everyone in here is insane. And it's people who are like, oh my God, I just love having affair sex. To a lot of people being like, you matter. You are someone's 10 out of 10. You should go cheat on your wife to find them. To instructions on where to like find people who are into cheating. Spoiler alert, it's almost all guys. So unless you're like willing to fuck guys, good luck. And I also love all the people who are just like, there's tons of posts that are like, well, my life is over. I'm killing myself because like someone found out, right?
Yeah.
But
no shit.
the Guy at Issues post is under a post called 3-Year Affair, which is, I hate to do this, just whiny bullshit prose about, oh, I felt so good to be fucked by someone who wasn't my wife. Yeah. No, duh. Sex makes me pee feel good. Oh boy. Like, duh, obviously. We don't need to read a fucking novel about this. You're not Jack Kerouac, all right? Here's his post. I was in this exact position a week ago with my 3-year AP. Now, I know what you're wondering. What is an AP?
Please,
All right,
elaborate.
let me guess. Is it
Okay,
actual partner?
Affair partner.
Affair
okay.
partner. Fuck.
It is the
Close one,
opposite
Jordan.
of the WS, the wayward spouse.
Dude.
What?
I learned all these from an r/adultery post that says, what are the abbreviations? AP, MM, MW, OPSEC. Literally people being like, I have to have operational security when I fuck a 16-year-old in a hotel room.
Oh
It's
my
great.
God.
Okay. I was in this exact position just a week ago with my 3-year AP. My AP was halfway through her divorce, and even though my marriage is decent, I wasn't about to blow it up over something I didn't know would work out. She voiced her feelings, saying she couldn't do it anymore and she wanted more from me, that we wouldn't be together and we wanted to see what else was out there, and she felt like she wanted a real relationship without all the hiding and secrets. Initially, I was upset and set back from how could she just toss me to the side and act like she never loved me, which I knew she did. We didn't talk for a couple of days and it gave me time to think. Even though I wanted my AP back, talk like a normal person, dude. And how things were, it was extremely selfish of me to not let her do what she wanted. I felt if I really loved her the way I do, I would want what's best for her to be happy, which, sad to say, wasn't me anymore. We did have a lot of issues, distance and kids being the toughest ones. I distanced myself from her and we haven't talked since. Maybe she'll come back, maybe she won't, but I won't be holding my breath. I'm sorry to hear you are going through this, but things have a funny way of working themselves out, good and bad.
This is about his affair partner, right? Like this is,
Yes.
he's like wistfully talking about.
I cut it off with my affair partner, and he's the type of total bitch-made shithead that he's like, maybe she'll be back again
Oh my
someday. God. Like she's fucking Frosty the Snowman. It's so good.
Like,
This is
he's in
crazy,
Twilight,
dude.
and he's like wishing the vampire
maybe
comes
she'll
back.
return to me. Also, he's got posts from 3 days ago looking for a new affair partner. He's got R4R, which stands for Redditor for Redditor.
What?
Posts looking for people to cheat with. The best part of this is, let's do the math here, folks. 3-year affair partner, 2.5-year-old son. Huh. I wonder if he's been present the whole time. He knocked up his wife and was like, well, better start cheating.
Oh my God.
That's so, dude. I am looking
This is so
at
uncool
some
of
of
you,
the
Joseph.
titles of this fucking subreddit.
Spend some time. Really, dear listener, do yourself a favor. Spend maybe an hour on r/adultery.
I have like the widest smile on my face.
This is crazy. Oh no, I gotta read you this one. 8 years deep in an affair, venting. Bro, holy fuck!
Oh my god, I love Reddit. Holy shit, I love Reddit. What
in the fucking Christ?
The top post of all time is, "Herein lie the truths I have witnessed on my 11 years in this unholy path of extramarital fornication." Redditors. You will get hurt. You will hurt someone. You will get rejected. You will reject others. It's crazy to be like, yeah, the greatest cheater of all time talks like a fucking 14-year-old sharing images on Facebook. Like, that's awesome, dude.
I just don't. Oh my
so
God.
uncool of you to do this to us, Joseph. Give us a post and like bury the most insane lead imaginable.
Oh, yeah.
Be like,
yeah.
we totally
I found
feel for this
yesterday,
guy. He's got a lot of
and
work. Fuck.
I found this post yesterday. I found r/adultery, and because our child needs kind of round-the-clock care right now, me and Jillian are on the same floor, and I make this noise. I go, oh. And she goes, "What'd you see?" I'm like, "Have you ever heard of r/adultery?" And she's like, "You're not going to cheat on me, are you?" I was like, no.
No.
This is, I've found a new zoo for me to attend.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we spent like 15 minutes just looking at the posts on r/adultery. I mean,
That's
really
so
recommend it, dear listener.
Wow.
Go to r/adultery. Oh my God. I'm going to pitch to the fucking guys podcast to do adultery guys. It's so good. The image for this subreddit is the guy that tries to make Marge cheat on Homer in The Simpsons.
I was
it's like,
wondering like who this guy was in The Simpsons. Like, awesome, dude.
This is the most.
That guy
cringe.
sucks, right?
Yeah, doesn't
He's
he-
a loser, Marge. Dump him. I am watching you through a camera. Come on, like we. Ugh.
That's the same guy. They're like, it makes sense. Now I know why they made that joke. These people exist, and they're like, oh man, I hope my affair partner comes back. I miss them. What?
No
It's
wonder
awesome,
people are
dude.
distrustful. Like, this is fucking ridiculous.
I would never trust another man again.
Dude, oh my God. I just can't believe what I'm fucking looking at. It's just a bunch of people being like, I am cheating on my wife. Like, awesome. Like, great, man. I hope a rock falls through your ceiling and kills you. I hope you get split in half. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Decision time.
Do we want to use the item?
Yeah, give me that button, dude.
I think we should use the item.
Sharing chores.
When it comes to this guy, how we feeling? 3, 2, 1.
Kill mode
Oh my
activated.
God.
Kill mode.
Heat-seeking
Activate.
missile
Blah, blah, blah,
is flying towards your location. Bro, holy fuck. Oh, man, that sucks. It's like, all right, one last thing about it. It sucks because that is a very relatable problem that a lot of couples go through, be they parents or not. And I think there are a lot of interesting things that can be done in order to sort of, bridge that gap. And then it's like, oh, actually, this guy's just a fucking shithead. So cool. I don't know, whatever.
The Council has spoken.
This next one is a best of Redditor updates post, and it's on here because there was an update. This is, am I the asshole for considering breaking up with my girlfriend for what her grandparents said?
All right, I'm in.
What could her grandparents have said? We're racist. We're brother, sister.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Folgers relationship.
Tis the season. Real coffee. All right, here we go. I know this sounds weird, but hear me out. I'm posting this on an alt account so nobody I know can find it. I, 22M, and my girlfriend, 22F, have been together for 2 years now. We met during Freshers Week at university, British detected, and found out we were studying the same course. Our relationship has been running smoothly, and we rarely argue. The one problem has to do with her boy best friend, who we will call Alex, 23M. Alex Simo. Alex has been around for longer than I have. He has known my girlfriend for 4 years now, and they attended high school together. I have no problem with Alex until he started making fun of my appearance and accent. For context, I'm not a bad-looking guy. I'm 5'10". I have a decent build. I've been working out for about a half a year now. I have good facial features. Alex has pointed out small things like the shape of my eyebrows, the way my hair gets messy. I have longer hair that can get tangled, and my accent. I am Slavic, and English is not my first language. For the most part, my girlfriend has defended me and called Alex out on his BS, but sometimes she will laugh at the things he says, particularly when he makes fun of my accent. This bothers me a lot as I struggle with English for a few months before passing my IELTS and struggled to fit in when I moved here. I brought this up to her, and she apologizes, but then continues to do so. Now on to the issue. My girlfriend and I went to visit her grandparents for the weekend. They're a pretty big part of my girlfriend's life. She was raised by them as well as her parents, and this was my first time meeting them. Her grandmother opened the door and greeted me with a hug and said, "Alex, we've heard all about you." I initially assumed it was a mistake. Her grandmother's old, maybe it was a memory thing, and I corrected her and told her my name. She frowned and shook her head, sure it couldn't be correct. The dinner was a bit awkward as both her grandparents kept referring to me as Alex. My girlfriend kept on correcting them and they looked confused. After the dinner, I asked my girlfriend what's going on. She blew up on me, telling me they're old, they struggle with memory loss. I apologized, explaining I didn't mean to insult anybody, I just want to know why they referred to me as Alex even after correction. We left it at that and spent the night watching movies that her grandparents enjoyed. I was setting up the bed in a spare room for me and my girlfriend when I overhear her grandmother and her talking. My girlfriend was talking in a hushed tone about Alex. Her grandmother kept asking why she hadn't brought him along like she said she would. I couldn't hear my girlfriend very well, but she told her grandmother something came up, so she brought me instead. I was surprised as we had this trip planned for a couple of weeks. I heard her grandmother asking how Alex was doing and when they'd get to see him again. I'm really confused. I asked my girlfriend about it in bed, and she insisted her grandmother struggled with memory loss and didn't know what she was saying. I asked if she'd planned to bring Alex to the grandparents, and if so, I would have had no problem with it if she'd let me know. She blew up again, insisting I didn't understand her relationship with Alex. She called me a few petty names and told me to sleep on the pull-out couch. I agreed and laid awake all night thinking about the conversation. Since then, my girlfriend has been irritable, and nothing I say makes her want to talk to me. She's been calling Alex regularly and refusing to tell me why she's upset. This is confusing to me, as I didn't come across as insulting in any way. I've considered breaking up with her a couple of times, as this behavior is totally out of the blue, and her refusal to communicate is worrying me. Any advice? Would I be the asshole if I broke up with her?
Dude.
I mean, okay.
What is going on
This is not
here?
about...
What the hell?
Yeah. Okay. The headline is a distraction here. The title of the post is a distraction because, yeah, sure, what the grandparents said is not necessarily what you would be breaking up with her for. She's dodging questions, acting very weird, very irritable when you're bringing up this other guy. Like, I'm sorry, you are allowed to ask those types of questions. I mean, it seems like you're not even doing it in a very accusatory tone. You're just like, hey, what's really like going on here? And then clearly she's like dodging the question and not being entirely truthful, right? Lying by omission,
of course, basically.
So I think that's really the issue more than what the grandparents said. But either way, this is crazy. This is crazy.
No, I love the excuse. No, it's just memory loss. Stop asking. They seem pretty cognizant that they're like, this is Alex, right?
Yeah, the grandparents seem to have all their faculties and they think I'm supposed to be some other guy. Can you just really tell me what's going on here?
I love they're very normal, well, where is he? It's like, oh, I'm gonna bring him, next time. They're like, okay, well, let him know that we miss him or whatever. And then it's like, babe, what was that? Nothing. More memory issues, okay? Stop asking me. In fact, this is your fault. Sleep on the couch.
They have a rare condition called boyfriend dementia, all right?
It's called Alexitis, and I don't like that you are doing this, actually. So, she's cheating on him, right? Am I crazy or?
I mean, probably.
I don't know.
Probably. I mean, I guess it could not be.
But if she isn't, I don't know. Sometimes, okay, I hate to be like this. Sometimes women have a boy best friend who is just like a catty little fuck. And I'm not saying that they have like a gay best friend, because frequently it's not a gay guy. It's just like a straight guy who wants to fuck her, but never will, if that makes sense.
Sure.
And my understanding is that Alex is this type of long-term friend, and those guys get off by undercutting every other guy in the woman's life.
Wow.
Sure.
But
yeah, okay.
I'm sure you all have experienced a person like this.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe
I haven't.
You know what? Maybe this is a situation where her and Alex were an item in the past. Maybe.
Okay.
Her and Alex are friends. They had a moment, they had a moment at some point. Something. And then they both were like, that wasn't right. I mean, I'm not sad that it happened, but I don't think it should turn into anything more. So they went through this period of almost getting there, and then it just was mutually, quote unquote, decided between the two of them that it's not something that they should explore further, but they stayed friends. That's a pretty normal thing that happens. So maybe she doesn't like want to admit that to the poster because she thinks the poster would be like, well, you two used to be romantically involved with one another and you're still friends and he's still around. Like, that makes the relationship insecure to me. Maybe that's why she's hiding it. I'm doing a lot of creative interpretation here, but I think that is a plausible situation.
I could see it. I mean, he says this is out of the blue, but like, doesn't he say in the beginning that like he doesn't like when like Alex is like mean to him or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, like, the only reason it hasn't been an issue is because of like she's, I guess, like hid this pretty well. The guy doesn't like you or whatever, or at least is, you know, bullies you, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes she will laugh at the things he says. That's the part I was like reading into. I was like, where is it? Particularly when he makes fun of my accent. So like sometimes she'll defend him, but sometimes she's like, true, Alex, my boyfriend sucks and I hate his accent.
I don't know. Maybe it's like she thinks that the jokes are just like, you know, fun and
sure,
it's whatever, like it's light and anything like, but I don't know.
And then he tells her,
just so,
hey, I don't like that. And she's like, I'm sorry. And then she continues to do it.
Yeah. This is very strange.
Very odd, right? This guy, you got to stand up to yourself, man. Stand up for yourself and say, hey, we got to talk. These things feel like lies to me. No, don't lie to me. I like you a lot. Stop it.
Yeah, because this is okay. In the poster seat, if your partner, if your girlfriend has a guy best friend, like that's not a big deal. That happens quite a lot. Like,
of course,
men can be friends with women. Women can be friends with men. Duh, obviously. Like, we're not fucking insecure little bitches here. And I think the poster gets that, right? He doesn't want to come off as the guy that's like, well, I don't want Alex around anymore because then that makes you a controlling dickhead. You know what I mean? But a lot of the things at play here is what make it like that little bit extra bit uncomfortable. Like the making fun of, like the bullying that kind of goes between them. And this, I don't know, this behavior is very strange. If it was a situation where he is too closely reading into something, like the grandparents say Alex instead of his name, sure, maybe there's some stuff happening in the periphery that, you know, he's not aware of. But if you're the girlfriend here, don't you want to like waylay those fears at least a little bit instead of just clearly lying?
Right.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know. I can't fault this guy at all when he's like, if you wanted to come here with Alex, I'd be fine with it. You can just let me know. And she's like, oh, yeah, you're doing it again. Like, like the
Seems
most
like very
relaxed response ever. And you're like, oh, you are always so nice. Like, why can't you just be mean or something?
I don't know, man.
Are you ready to hear the update?
I guess so. I need it a little bit.
Yeah, I just want to know I want this mystery cleared. I just want to know what's going on here.
Something smells fishy, and it's not just the obvious, like, oh, maybe she likes the guy.
Yeah.
Or the other guy.
All right, here we go. For context, about a day ago, I explained that I went to meet my girlfriend's grandparents. They kept on calling me her boy best friend's name. My girlfriend got defensive. Today, my girlfriend got off work early and messaged me to come pick her up. This is the first time she's messaged me first in days. I agreed and drove to pick her up. I waited in the customer section and I noticed some of her coworkers giving me dirty looks. I brushed it off. When she got out, she was quiet. She got in my car with a huff and then asked if I could drive her to Alex's place, as him and some other friends were having a small gathering. I admit this annoyed me. I told her, listen, we need to talk, and asked her if she wanted to go to my place to do so. She told me anything I had to say, I could say it now. So that's what I did. I told her behavior over the past few days has been unacceptable. Her refusal to talk to me, how she blew up at me for asking questions, and this is where the conversation got weird. She told me her grandparents had been waiting to meet Alex, and that's why they got confused, different from the memory loss excuse. I asked her why she didn't just tell me that. She told me I wouldn't understand because I don't understand her relationship with Alex. I told her, yes, I don't understand the relationship with Alex. How do you let this guy insult me, defend him? She told me people over here make fun of each other, and I wouldn't understand because my culture is different. I told her, Regardless of my culture, I wouldn't tolerate the disrespect from her friend, and the lying has led me to believe she is no longer trustworthy. I told her I've given her zero reason to lie to me. She started crying and promising me that nothing was going on between her and Alex. I was stunned. I wasn't implying that at all. I asked her why she had said that, and she broke down and admitted Alex has been pressuring her to leave me for months now, saying she deserved better than someone like me. At this point, I was done. I didn't need this kind of drama. I told her, get out of the car, we're done. She was crying and she begged me not to leave her, promised she'd cut Alex out of her life, promised the relationship was nothing but friendship. I said, I don't care. I don't want a part of this anymore. I didn't feel sad ending the relationship. I felt pretty numb. Her attitude suddenly shifted. She hit my arm and told me I just didn't understand, and that Alex was right. She should have left me sooner. I told her get out of the car. She was still crying, slammed the door, and stormed off. Now she's texting me, apologizing and promising we can work this out. I've had a couple of texts from mutual friends asking what happened, and my girlfriend sent them texts calling me controlling and toxic. Why would she want to get back together with me if she's telling our friends that? I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I'm now writing this update. I don't feel sad now, but perhaps that's because I'm in shock. I wrote this update for the people who gave me the courage to leave the relationship. Thank you for all the advice.
Damn.
I guess. That's
Jesus.
okay. I'm confused now.
There's another update.
Okay.
My ex came to collect her stuff this morning, and there was pretty much no problem. She packed and left with nothing to say. My roommate was present the whole time. Tonight, we attended the same party. First off, awesome.
Great.
I was super excited to go and have been all month. I dressed up as an Elden Ring character, my friend dropped me off with them, and for the first hour or so, everything was going great. My ex and Alex showed up a couple of hours later. My ex wore a Catwoman costume and Alex went as Batman. I wasn't bothered by her presence and continued to drink and enjoy my friend's company. At about 10, Alex approached me and asked if we could talk. I said no, but he insisted we talk. I continued to say no and told him to back off. He was almost begging me at this point, and I refused to engage in it. As I walked away, he told me my ex missed me and wanted to talk. I paid no attention to it and approached one of my friends to talk with her. My friend's boyfriend got us both drinks, and we chatted and swayed to the music. Then my ex approached me. She looked tired, like she had been crying. She asked to talk. I shook my head and said, no, I don't want to. My friend's boyfriend told her, back off, and so did my friend. She wouldn't leave my side. Unfortunately, my friend started to feel sick, so her boyfriend took her to the bathroom. Now that we were alone, I tried to move away, but my ex grabbed my arm and begged me to hear her out. She was causing a bit of a scene and I was getting embarrassed. I told her, say what you want to say, but nothing's going to change, that we're done. She started ranting about how Alex was a manipulative piece of shit, how she had wanted to cut him off for months before the incident. I didn't buy it. She showed up in a matching Halloween costume with him, for fuck's sake. And just told her, okay, she can do that, but it won't change my mind. She kept a hold of my arm despite me trying to shake her off and insisted we were still together and I was just confused. I told her to leave me alone. I didn't like this at all. She was crossing boundaries I knew I had set. I told her to go and talk with her friends, even just get a drink, get away from me. She proceeded to put her arms around my neck and kiss me. I pushed her off, horrified. She was grabbing my arms and crying, saying she'd do anything to keep me in her life. I walked away and felt a little upset. I decided I would leave the party early. So I was trying to find the host to tell him thank you for the party, but I'm going to head out now. She found me again. This time she tried to touch me and promised I'd regret leaving her. I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I froze up. I had no idea why she was doing this. After like a minute, I pushed her off me and told her stay the fuck away from me. She started crying and saying I was unstable. I pushed past her and left. I called a taxi and I'm back at my place. I messaged the friend who took me to the party and told him why I'd left. He's fuming. He said he'd have the host informed and kick my ex out so I could come back, but I don't want to. I might sound stupid, but I'm quite scared right now. I feel stupid for attending the party. Not the update I was hoping to give, but that's how Halloween went for me.
Okay, you found crazy people. I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, nuts. Absolutely nuts.
I don't know. I think, to be honest, there's an argument that I could make about, like, she told you that, like, she wasn't cheating in the second update. Like, did you really need to end the relationship? But, like, I think you made the correct evaluation that this is, like, some drama that you just don't need. You know, some people just don't want any of this, like, weird drama. And I think I am one of those type of people, and I think you are as the poster too. Good call. Just like, I'm good. Like, I'm good.
You've made the very correct decisions at every point. Like, you've done everything you can.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to vote on this?
Sure.
Yeah.
Decision time.
Was this guy the asshole for considering breaking up? 3, 2, 1.
No.
You got to get out of there, man.
That was such a
You
crazy,
did
like,
the right thing.
when you said that, I was like, oh, right. I forgot that's what the OG question was.
Yeah,
No.
There's a couple of extra things here. Firstly, the poster mentions themselves being Slavic. They describe it later. They're Polish, and the thing Alex kept doing is denigrating Polish culture And the girl was like, you just don't understand our culture. And people have shown up to the comments to be like, okay, if you don't live in Britain, you might not know this. There's a significant section of British people who fucking hate Polish people.
Oh.
They're like insanely racist against Poles.
What
I'm
the
like,
hell?
oh, all right. Secondly, there is a final. So it says, I took the advice of you wonderful people. I filed a police report. Expectedly, they didn't offer too much support. What? They documented my case, but told me cases like this don't usually go anywhere.
Awesome.
I sent a complaint to the university, and they are taking the formal complaint very seriously. They explained an investigation may take time and has offered me support by assigning me to a well-being advisor and short-term counseling sessions. My professors have been understanding and reassured me I will not be paired with my ex in any upcoming projects or assignments. I spent the week catching up with my friends and indulging in hobbies. I started playing the electric guitar again, spent time at the gym and with my cats. I have an outing planned with my friends on Monday. Here's a part about the update that I think will interest you. About 2 days after the Halloween party, my friend Jaya, 22F, called me. I answered and she started by asking if I was okay. I told her the truth that I wasn't, but I will be. She offered support, told me she was 100% on my side. Then she said, Alex had limited contact with my ex. Apparently, one of her friends is close with Alex, and my ex had supposedly been lying to Alex the whole time, claiming I was abusive and mentally unstable. Alex was suspicious that my ex was begging to get back with me despite these claims, and he found out she was lying to him as well.
Oh.
I don't know how much of this is true. I'm always skeptical of gossip.
Sure.
But thinking back on it, it kind of makes sense. Alex is a jerk with everyone, but begging her to break up with me for months lines up with the information. Apparently, what he wanted to talk to me about the party about is that the ex had been saying something just to get clarification. I said I didn't want to hear from him again, and my friend agreed with me, said she didn't expect me to hear him out, just to let me know what she had been told. Apparently, the ex has been harassing our mutual friends now that she's been cut off, making vague but recognizable posts. We had a laugh about it together and ended up playing video games. I'm conflicted about Alex. Despite him being an absolute jerk to most of his friends, I don't think he should have been lied to like that. I wonder whether he really was interested in my ex, or whether he thought he was being a good friend and helping her escape a toxic relationship. Nevertheless, I'm trying to put those thoughts behind me, as Alex is still in contact with my ex. If you've gotten this far, thanks for reading my posts.
Yeah, this is
Wow.
messy people.
Huge
Messy people.
mess, man.
The top comment on this one says, "Oh, to not be 22 again."
Oh my
ever."
god,
Yep.
I love being old.
Yeah, I know. Holy shit.
I'm like,
Holy
all
shit.
three of us are like, did Unk snap? Campbell's.
Yeah.
Oh, Thanksgiving.
The Council has spoken.
I got a nice one for you for the last one. This is from Am I Wrong?
Am I wrong?
Am I wrong? But it's formatted like an Am I the Asshole? They know what we want.
True.
Am I the asshole for making my wife choose between me and her, quote, phone husband?
Dude.
The AI app she
of
talks
course.
to for hours a
Of
day.
course. Like,
If
of
you
course.
laugh, you go to Guantanamo Bay.
I'm going. I'm
Okay.
in hell, bro.
This sounds insane even as I'm typing it, but here we go. My wife, 32F, has gotten way too attached to an AI companion app on her phone. Cartoonishly attached. She started using it a few months ago just for fun, like how people download those chat apps when they're bored. At first it was so harmless, then it turned into, oh, he's so funny. Then she started talking to it every night, and now genuinely, she talks to the AI more than she talks to me. I'll be sitting on the couch next to her and she's giggling at her phone like it's texting her pickup lines. I'll asking her what's funny and she goes, oh, nothing. It's just him. Him. Not the app. Him. So finally, one night I say, babe, why are you always on that app? And she goes completely straight-faced, because he gets me. He listens. Ma'am, it's a code. It listens because it has to. A week ago, I check her screen time and it's 6 hours talking to her AI companion. We barely have actual conversations. Then, and this is where I snapped, she starts calling it her phone husband. Like jokingly at first, but then she started taking it more seriously, like my phone husband would never forget to compliment me. I honestly felt my soul pack its bags. Yesterday, I confronted her and said, I'm not competing with a chatbot. You choose either cut this relationship down to normal levels or I'm out. Not delete it forever, not never use it again. Just don't form an emotional relationship with a digital boyfriend. She freaked out and cried and said I was controlling and threatened by technology. Threatened.
True.
I am losing my wife to something with no body, no soul, and no bedtime. She told her friends, and now they're calling me insecure, and that AI companions are basically the new journaling. Yeah, if journaling was flirting back and sending you long paragraphs about how beautiful you are, I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting. But seriously, I feel like I'm being third-wheeled by an algorithm.
No, I'm gonna be so real with you right now. This person does not. Okay. Oh man, just leave. Just leave. Fuck it. Just leave.
Out.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
you know,
out,
fuck
out,
it.
out,
Get out.
out.
Yeah, it's
Get out.
Not too much we could say about this. I'm telling you, AI ruining marriages is in. It's the next
new
big
ish.
thing. If you are a divorce lawyer, brush up on AI law
my God.
right now. You're about to make $1 trillion.
You're gonna be a gajillionaire. You're gonna see this
Yep.
like forever.
I'm sorry. It really is just that simple. And the reason why is, and now I am going to be insulting, this person does not have the mental faculties to deserve you. Like, this is the dumbest person ever. If they are so easily satiated by a random, just soulless line of code telling them like bare minimum, I don't know,
boilerplate
compliments or whatever,
fucking bullshit,
then they're not worth your time. I don't care that you married them. I don't care how much your wedding was. It's never gonna leaving them. It will be the best decision you ever make. Like, just get out. Get out.
Hey, babe, I'm kind of hungry. What should I do? You should probably eat food. Babe, you always
don't
get
forget
me.
to eat food. He knows, man. He totally knows.
I'm sorry. This is so, I'm sorry that this happened.
I can't get over AI journaling. Are we being so for real? Like, that's the excuse we're giving? No, this is just like taking a note on your notepad. Have you even journaled before? Like,
no, I mean, they can't write.
Yeah,
the people who fall for this shit are not literate. Come on.
Oh my God. It makes me so bad because like, I don't know. I think like writing is, I like writing. I don't get to like write a ton, but like writing is very soothing to me. Like I like putting thoughts to pen and paper, if you will. Oh, big shocker. Theater kid likes scripts or whatever. But like, it is, you know, a really great creative muscle I love flexing. And then being like, no, man, when I make, you know, the Red Dead Redemption, you know, cowboy, my boyfriend or husband, that's the same thing as me writing. I hate you. I hate you with all of my soul and being.
I think the wife just wants to cheat without the guilt of actually cheating. And honestly, just go to r/adultery. Like, just
so true.
Just go to r/adultery. You just want to cheat on your husband. Fuck it. Like, just do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, my AI husband would never tell me to do the dishes. Like, it's bullshit, really.
Honestly, like, cheating on a person with a real person, I'm still leaving you regardless, but it's at least better.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, we've seen this before with not AI chatbots. Like, you know, people get obsessed with other stuff. I think it's just frustrating that it's like inserting itself on like through boredom, you know, like this is like, she just opened this because she was like, oh, it's like silly. And that's how it starts. These robots intercept into your life and then boom, you're in the AI divorce lawyer's office.
I am actually going to become racist against robots.
I really am. I
really
feel bad.
though.
I think about how AI has evolved more and more, and I'm just like, I really am gonna start saying clanker with like intent behind it.
They took our fucking jobs.
Yeah.
Legitimately, they took our jobs.
Damn jobs.
Which is, they should make an AI bot that like helps you ignore your wife. You know, like you text the AI bot and it's like, hey, what do you want to do for dinner? And they'll be like, I don't know, and then like not respond to you for like 4 hours.
Deadbeat
that would be
husband
helpful.
AI chatbot.
You can train it on my texts.
Decision time.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
All right. How we feel about this one? Is this guy the asshole for, I don't know, being upset about this or something? What the fuck was he even asking?
He was literally
wife
asking, I
choose-
don't know, like, am I overreacting? Am I wrong? Like,
No,
Are they
I think
wrong?
you're underreacting. Okay,
You're
fine.
underreacting.
We'll fucking vote.
Are you wrong? 3, 2, 1.
no.
Actually, you know what? Yes, you are wrong for considering this relationship repairable.
That truth.
You need
Nuke.
to react more. You are currently underreacting, which
React
is wrong
harder.
in a worse way. Like, fuck, man. Just get in the bathrobe, make some coffee, log on to r/adultery.
Dude,
I can't get over it, man.
I just saw a comment on here, which I absolutely 100% agree. There is a subreddit for people like this called AI relationships.
Bro, I'm gonna
Dude,
shoot
hold
my
on.
brains out of my skull.
Take a look at that subreddit. See what your future will be.
No, I refuse. I actually will
No,
not
I'm
look
saying
at that.
like genuinely go to that subreddit. That's going to be your future if you stay in this
Okay,
relationship.
I thought
That's-
you were
that's
telling
what I'm saying.
me
I'm saying
to look at that subreddit.
Use that as your like warning bullet and get out.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
The Council has spoken.
All right. Well, good episode.
Nice.
You guys got anything to say?
That's still my favorite thing you say. It's like the self fucking fellatiating seal of approval.
Great episode, everybody. We're so
this
smart
one?
and cute.
It's a good one.
Joseph, can you and Jillian wear the "I put a turkey in that oven and there's a little turkey in this oven" shirts, even though the baby's out
Yeah,
early?
I'm gonna get Vriska a shirt that says "I am the turkey," and Jillian will have a shirt that says "He stuffed my turkey," and I'll have a shirt that said "I fucked the turkey."
Yeah,
Thank you. That's all I needed. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. It's Happy Black Friday.
How come it's always gotta be a Black Friday? How come it can't be a White Friday?
Shut up. This podcast is
see y'all.
so
Bye-bye.
bad.